loves, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, we are going to be doing a currently inked video today. I absolutely love watching these type of videos, and I've been wanting to do one of my own, but I just for some reason never get around to it. And also I decided I'm not gonna do it every month because, to tell you the truth, a lot of these, well, some of these I have had for over a month in the pens, and I keep forgetting and I just keep refilling it and things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna do a currently inked whenever I feel like I have a handful of new inks in pens, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I have here my little notebook where I do all my ink swatches, and I have all my pens here lined up. I have 2, 4, 6, 8 pens. I know that seems kind of a lot, but I like having my options, and I do have, you know, quite a handful of fountain pens and inks, and I just really want to play around with them and be able to use them. So that's why I have this many inked up. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So I actually have 3 Caveco Sports that I have inked up this time around. So I'm gonna start off with this one. So this is the Caveco Sport in Macchiato. It has the silver detailing, and I believe this is in extra fine. So there you go. And the one that I have in here is actually one of the Caveco cartridges, and this is in caramel brown. And I've had this caramel brown in here since April 1st. So it's been a very long time, but I am getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. Like I said, I do have quite a bit of, you know, fountain pens inked up because I want to use all of them and have options and things like that. So that's why this, you know, doesn't get all the lovin', but I mean, I'm pretty close to finishing off the cartridge that's been in here since April 1st. So I think I'm doing a good job, right? If you're wondering, the cartridges looks like this, rather large to be honest. And yeah, I'm almost done to, you know, with this, so I'm excited. I will be putting a new one in here because I like the combination. This color is beautiful, and it just goes really well with this color fountain pen. So let's go ahead and swatch it here. I have here a pencil board just so I write straight. So again, this is with the Caveco cartridge in caramel brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of a swatchy swatch like that. So it is a beautiful brown color. This is. And yeah, as you can tell, it writes beautifully. I absolutely love this color. And yeah, it's definitely something that I will, you know, keep using. Again, once this is gone, I'm gonna refill it with a new Caveco cartridge in caramel brown. Next up, I have a Caveco Collection, and this one is in dark olive, and as you can see, it has all the gold detailing. I absolutely love this. This is probably my all-time favorite Caveco pen. But this is also in extra fine, and yeah, again, I absolutely love this. And the only ink I've ever put in this one is the Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho. I love this ink combination. It just works really well. It's such a beautiful green ink color. I know it's supposed to be like a brown with a golden undertone, but to me it's like a beautiful olive green. So I just love it, and it just goes really well with this pen. I have been using it since I got it, and yeah, so let's go ahead and swatch it. As you can see, so beautiful. Absolutely love it. It's such a good ink and pen combination. Oops. I just absolutely love this ink and pen combination. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. I don't even know how many times I've used this. I also don't even know how many times I've refilled this cartridge, but it is, let's see, get in there. I need to refill it again very, very, very soon, as you can see. I love journaling with this pen. It just works so great with any pen, or I mean any paper. It works great with the Midori and also with the Tomo River paper. Like, it's fantastic. So this ink and pen combination is definitely something I will be keeping for pretty much forever. Next up is my Caveco Sport, and I believe this is called Blush Pitaya, and it's this really pretty pink color. It's almost like, makes it look kind of creamy because of the type of plastic that it is. It's almost see-through, makes it look kind of creamy, and yeah, I love it. I haven't used this yet. This is my first time using this pen, first time inking it and everything. So this is in extra fine, and I actually put this ink in there from J. Arbon and Rodiank. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry, but it's this ink right here. It's a beautiful ink. I actually had this in my Lamy Safari Extra Fine before, and I didn't like how it wrote. It seemed too wet for it for some reason. So I'm trying it out with my Caveco because some of you recommended it, and I'm hoping it works. So yeah, let's go ahead and swatch it. You know, this color is such a beautiful color. Like, I really want to make it work because I love it. So yeah, really hope that it does well with this pen and nib. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. And this is... Look at that. It is such a beautiful color, and it seems to be doing well with this pen. Way better than the Lamy Safari in Extra Fine. I tried it in Extra Fine and also I think medium, but it was like too wet almost. Like, the flow of the ink wasn't consistent, so I really didn't like it. And I think this is working. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to try it out in my journal and see how it does with that paper. But so far with this notebook, which is Midori, it looks great. Absolutely love it. Love this color. Next up, I have my Lamy Safari in the powder rose color. Love this pen so much. I have the cream Lamy Safari, which is a matte finish. And I actually prefer that finish more, but this color though, it's so pretty. So yeah, I wish this was a matte finish, but it's fine. Anyways, this is with extra fine nib, and I actually have a Sailor ink in here called Sailor Kitsune Biyori, and I really like it together. Like, I tried the J. Arbon inks with the Lamy Safari Extra Fines, and it just didn't work out for me. So I decided to try Sailor inks with it, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying this one, and I believe, yeah, this is like halfway done, so that is exciting. I think the last time I inked this was June 20th, and yeah. I've used it and really like it. So I will probably re-ink it with the same ink. Well, we'll see. But so far I do like it. Oh, what? No. This is so difficult to do. There we go. I believe this is powder rose. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but It's fine. Okay, so this is Sailor. It's such a pretty color. Like, it has a purpley undertone. I love it. It's really, really pretty and it looks really good in my journal. So I really do enjoy this ink and pen combination. All right, next up I have my Caveco 20s Jazz. This is the Caveco student pen, I believe, and I really love this pen. This is one of my all-time favorite pens, and right now I have it inked with Diamine Raw Sienna, and this is with an extra fine nib as well. This pen is just, I don't know, I just love how it writes, and I just love it. I use it quite a lot. I never really post it, to be honest. I just feel weird about that for some reason, but it is such a beautiful pen. I love the look of this and just like the overall aesthetic. It is so cute. It reminds me of a teddy bear. I love it so much. So anyways, like I said, I have Raw Sienna by Diamine in this right now, and I believe I just put it in one of the cartridges, and that is how much I have left in there. So kind of almost halfway through the cartridge. So I have been using this in my journal. It writes really well. I am becoming a fan of Diamine inks. Isn't that so pretty? This ink color reminds me kind of like a coffee stain. It's such a beautiful ink, and depending on the paper, it can actually look more yellowy undertone. It's such a pretty ink color. So I've been really enjoying this. Love it so much. Next, I have my TWSBI. This is the Diamond 580 Rose Gold 2, and I've had this Colorverse Chesapeake Bay ink in here since, I'm not sure, but it's been a few months since I got this pen. I want to say end of April is when I got this pen, and I've since inked it, and this holds a ton of ink compared to all my other ones. I really like it though, but yeah, I'm just like, wow, I feel like I'm never gonna finish this, but so far we're getting there. So I have that much ink left in there, and I really do like the combination of this. So like I said, this is Chesapeake Bay by Colorverse. I never really post this pen as well, by the way. It's just, I feel like when you post it, it's too big and top heavy. So I always just kind of use it like this. But I don't know if I mentioned it, but I do have this in extra fine nib. I absolutely love this pen. It's definitely one of the ones that I do like to go to. It writes really smoothly, so I think that's why I really like it so much, and the ink that I have in it too works really well. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this, and we'll most likely refill this with the same ink once I'm done. We will see, unless like, you know, I get new inks or something like that in the near future. But yeah, so far I've been really enjoying this combination, and here's just, you know, another look at this pen. I just love the rose gold and just the detailing of this with the white. I think it's so pretty. So there you have it. It's such a pretty brown color, but it has that green undertone. It's so pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like it's a beigey green, I guess you would say. It's a really pretty color. I love it. I feel like it's a good neutral. So yeah, that is that one. Next up, I have my Sailor Pro Gear Slim in Dragon Palace. I love this pen. I had this pen inked with Sailor Itazora on June 7th, and I had just finished it actually. And I filled it this time around with my favorite ink, Sailor Studio 373. I didn't use this for about a month or so, and oh my goodness, I miss this ink so much that when I finished the ink in this one, it's a Zora, I was like, I need to put 373 in it, or I need to use 373 in one of my pens. And I decided to put it in this one. And I think it's gonna be great. So yeah, this is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Shikiori Dragon Palace, which is opal green, and this has the 14K medium fine nib. And I am so excited that this has my all-time favorite ink. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Probably my second or third favorite ink of all time. Sailor Ink Studio 373. Highly recommend. So let's go ahead and swatch it. So I love this ink so much that, let me just show you. I literally filled the entire cartridge. Look at that. That cartridge is so full because I'm like, I love this ink. Yeah, I want to be able to use it for as long as possible. So anyways, let me just show you what this ink is like. And I'm excited to have it in this because I've only used this ink with the Caveco Student, and this is an extra fine. So I'm interested on seeing how it writes with a Sailor medium fine nib. Wow, God. That writes really good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this in my journals again. It's such a pretty color. I love this ink color so much, and so far I do love it with this pen. And as you can see, I really do like my browns. I kind of stick to the same, what's it called, color family, I feel like. But each of them have different undertones that I just absolutely love. So yeah, this one is just so pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. It's super close to Chesapeake Bay, but not quite. Especially when I use this in my actual journal. It's actually a little bit darker. But oh my gosh, just so pretty, right? So that is Sailor Ink Studio 373. Last but not the least, I have my Laban 325 in Sakura, and I haven't used this in a while. I had the Laban Aphrodite in it, and as much as I love that combination, I really was just longing for something a little bit lighter to write with. I want to use this pen more often, and I find that with the Laban Aphrodite ink, it was just too dark for me to be using it on a day-to-day basis. It was too dark for me in my journal for like an entire week. I felt like it was so much color. So I decided to put my other favorite ink that I need to get a bottle of. This is Sailor Ink Studio 273. So it is pretty similar to 373, but just lighter. Let me show you my swatch here. All right, so here, let me zoom you in really quick. So as you can see, this is 373 and this is 273. So the 273 obviously is lighter and has more of that pink undertone. So I thought it would be perfect to put in this pen. And I am so excited to see how it writes. I have just inked it. So this is my first time writing with this pen with a Sailor ink. So far I've only had the Laban inks in it, which is the Aphrodite one, and yeah, I'm really excited to see how it performs together. So if you haven't seen this pen yet, it's just stunning. Like, look at that. I just feel like this is the prettiest pen ever that I own, at least, and I really wanted to use it as much as possible. So I wanted to put an ink in it that, you know, I will use more often than not. So yeah, I think this combination will work, and I literally have high hopes that it will. So I filled it up quite a bit, as you can see there. So let's go ahead and swatch it. Oh, such a pretty color. I love it. Yeah, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love, 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 love it. I'm so happy. So happy. And I think that wraps up this video, you guys. That is everything I have currently inked. I love the lineup here. I didn't even think about it or didn't realize that there's like literally a theme going on. Also, with all the inks, this makes me so happy that they all kind of like are in the same family, and you can see I absolutely love lighter colored inks, nothing too bright or too dark, and I love my browns. So this lineup is making me really excited for the next month or so. I can't wait to see and use all of this in my journals. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything will be listed and linked in the description box down below if you're interested. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to let me know what your favorite fountain pen and ink combination is in the comments. I love trying out new inks. So yeah, I'll probably, you know, if you leave a comment, I'll probably try that out in my next haul or something. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, you're amazing. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And until next time, bye guys.